All right, what's up with it, y'all? It's your boy Rock, back with another video. As you can see here, we got a Foxbody in the building. Coming in to get a Coyote swap. This particular Foxbody, y'all see my coupe in the back. I was doing some work on it. You see with this one, it's actually very low miles. Don't pay attention to the trunk. I was making sure all the trunk poppers and everything work, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about this particular car. Has very low miles, has 69,000 original miles. This is an 89 drop top GT Mustang, all the way from Oregon. Now, I did cover up the plates, but it does have the Oregon plates. For people think I'm wolfing, 2026 tags. So, tags is official. Now, the trunk was popped. I was making sure everything worked. This one does have the trunk popper. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, you can see it. Got the trunk popper, so I was making sure that worked. And that's the cool thing about this particular vehicle is that I was making sure all the poppers worked. I was basically just going through the electrical. On this particular car, the customer, when he came, he said that his windshield wipers weren't working. I was like, okay, well, I'll check it out. And that's the cool part is, no, I keep saying that's the cool part, but a lot of the cars that I get to swap, the motor is not a running car. This one is a fully running car. So like I'm doing this one from front, all the way from front to back. As you can see, 69,000 original miles. Pretty clean interior. Look at the top. Like usually over here is how you can really tell. Most drop tops are all rusted. You can see it tried to start there a little bit, but you can see it's very clean. I remember when he first brought it, like I didn't notice it, and I was like looking at the corner right there and stuff in the back, and I was like, wait a minute. Now it kind of throw you off because some of the wiring, whoever was touching on this car, they messed it up. Like the windshield wiper isn't working, and it's something I probably would have just caught just in general from actually, because I have to do obviously I got to do the wiring for the Coyote swap, and I noticed, and I just want to show y'all that they don't work. But you see, you go here, you turn on nothing, you don't get anything. Then did I go down here? I was checking the fuses. He was like, oh, maybe it's just a fuse. I checked the fuse, and this right here is technically a fuse, more like a circuit breaker. So it'll the circle to break, so and you can hear it click. So there's something. What I think is it's possible the motor might be burnt out, but this little piece here is getting hot. So it could either be that circuit breaker or the motor, but I found why it did it. And I've had previous Coyote swaps in the past, so I've done for people, and they'll, you know, like I said before, they'll bring it to me. They will bring it to me with the motor already out the car. And, you know, obviously if you pull the motor out the car, you're gonna have to deal with the wiring harness. And a lot of people, when they're new to just cars in general, or they're not well versed on doing some stuff like this, they'll mess up the wiring. Or like in this case, I don't know who we had working on this previously, but you can see here that it has some aftermarket fans. And then you can see here it has a relay for it. Obviously, you know, fan gotta have a relay. But I started tracing, I was just looking at this, and I was looking at the wiper, and I'm like, what in the world is all of this? They tapped the fans into the wiper harness. And I tracked this all the way back, all the way up to this. And then I go and I mess with this, and I pull it. I just very gently pulled it, and it came apart. So the people And listen, crimping wires isn't bad, but if you're not crimping them correctly, like, look at it. Like, I could probably still crimp this and make it work, which I probably will because I want to check those fans one more time. But that's what I was just saying, all that to say this. Like, it's cool to finally get a car where I can make sure the electrical works before I take it apart. I noticed that it had R134A fittings already. So that means somebody has touched the AC. But the thing about it, I made sure the clutch does work. AC does kick on. The fans don't kick on when the AC kicks on though. So that's what the guy, the owner, he thought it didn't work. But in reality, it was because the fans weren't kicked. Like, as soon as you turn AC on, fans automatically kick on. That doesn't happen. And then obviously you see the fans not crimped correctly, wired to the wrong thing. You should not wire it to the windshield wipers. And the cool part about these Foxbody Mustangs, inside of the fuse panel, they have auxiliary spots with 12-volt connection, where if you want to add something that needs 12 volts, you could plug it into that. But, you know, a lot of people don't really know what they're doing. A lot of people just kind of guessing and going and looking at books and forums and calling me, trying to get me to figure out stuff over the phone, and it just usually never works out, especially over the phone. So actually, I've helped a lot of people over the phone. I'll take that back. But, yeah, let me start the car up real quick. I just want to do this more like just an introduction video. I know some people wonder, well, you know, you're doing a Coyote swap, what you putting into it? So we have my old Gen 3 that was in a previous car that I swapped, that I got rid of. Honestly, I had to part that car. I was going to sell the car, but it actually made more money parting it out, and it's less of a hassle dealing with trying to sell a car. It was actually easier to sell the parts. So when I sold this to the customer, he was like, hey, can you swap my Mustang for me? I was like, hell yeah. And then you see we got here, I got a whole bunch of parts in the house. T56 Magnum, Gen 3 2019 motor, 20-something thousand miles on that thing. So low miles on the motor. Definitely gonna get this one tuned. Switching the fire lug. Yeah, it's just a normal run-of-the-mill swap, nothing too crazy. We're gonna do AC. Yeah, so it's gonna be a nice little ride. Obviously, you gotta do 5 lugs. Still waiting to see what kind of wheels the customer wants to go with, but other than that, we have about everything. So, you know, just a quick introduction, man. Y'all should remember the coupe. I'm gonna start doing more videos and stuff on this car, but you know, I had it with the supercharger. It's on gas right now. I usually have it on E85, but it's the winter time, and I just got through working on it, so that's why the coolant is low. I actually pulled the supercharger off because I had a very small vacuum leak coming from an injector, so that was cool to find that. It was something I never would have thought of. I did and that's what I like about like Coyotes and stuff, is I did a tune-up on it, and then it showed that in the short-term fuel trims kept moving up and down, and then I did my research and troubleshooting, and it's like, oh, usually when it's like that, it's a vacuum leak somewhere. So took a smoke machine, smoked it out, and found smoke coming from the O-rings. Maybe I'll attach, I actually got it on video, maybe I'll attach this video, even though it's not, let you know. But yeah, so obviously these parts will be for sale. By the time this video goes up, it might already be sold. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. Obviously, link is in the description. So it's best to follow me up on Instagram if you're trying to get parts, or even if you're trying to get in contact with me to do a swap or something like that. Or some people hit me up to help them out, like they have questions about a swap, which I don't mind doing, but you just keep in mind that obviously I have paying customers where I'm working on their cars all day or dealing with them, or I have new customers that I'm helping them get their parts, working with them. So I'm not able just to get back to people that need help like right away. So sometimes you'll see I've seen your message, I just can't get back to you because I've just got a lot going on. But obviously, if you want more attention or more, yeah, I guess you would say attention or more priority, you know, people could always hit me on the Cash App, man, to do the whole consultation thing. But it's another story for another day. But I'm just trying to let people know. But kind of rambling. Yeah, so just an update on, oh yeah, that's why I want to start the car for y'all real quick. Let me start it, and then we'll wrap this one up. But yeah, so I got a little bit to clean up. I really don't like this at all. So it's crazy. I just pulled that out. Like, even the way they twisted it down is just, you know, wiring isn't for everybody, man. And you know, I'm happy dude came to me. That's the difference between me and, it's crazy to say, it's me and other shops is, I've done over 15, close to 20 swaps. I say at least, I think this is probably the only one that's not on the road, because I did this swap and then I took the car apart. So other than that, every other swap is on the road. But that's the cool thing about it. So he definitely got somebody that's seasoned, that's been messing with these cars for a while. Where in the world did I put the keys at? Well, it must be in the ignition. Oh yeah, it is. I still had it on the arm position, huh? Okay. Well, yeah, see, I mean, it's low miles too. Thing starts right up. And I don't know, I can't tell if it has like a cam. It got a nice little chop to it, but it has stock injectors. And it does have long tube headers. So I'd assume whoever owned this car before, they did something. Obviously they did something. They're putting electric fans, long tube headers, and all that type of stuff. Got a nice little chop to it. Oh yeah, before I get out, I just want to show that the AC does work. You see the AC clutch does kick in. See, the AC is on, no fans. Well, maybe the fans aren't working because that's not connected, but even when that was connected, it wasn't working. So whoever hooked up the fans didn't hook up the AC correctly, or didn't tap the AC into it. See, if I get y'all small rev, I'll get y'all out of here. Kill my neighbors too much. You know, freaking houses are right next to each other, but you know, we make do what we got. So yeah, any questions, concerns, hit me in the comments or follow me up on Instagram. Definitely more updates on this car to come. This car, my coupe, has been running really well, so I'm gonna be hitting up some car shows. So definitely upload those. I want to get some of those metal glasses, but let's not talk about what we want to do. Just do all the stuff we're going to do. Gen 3 going in. 89 Foxbody drop. Love, full Gen 3. Definitely getting a tune. Should be a fun ride. To end it off, what do y'all think we should go with? Especially for my established dudes out there that done build cars. We're thinking, you know, as a T56, I always like 373s. But I was thinking, since the owner isn't doing like a supercharger or anything, we might go 411s just to make it a little spicy. But let me know what y'all think. 373s or 411s. Catch y'all on the next one. It's been your boy.
Thanks for watching.